Welcome back, truth seekers and unlocked minds alike, to Truth in Plain Sight 777 Gematria. I'm going to take you back down the rabbit hole today with me and just show you something that I promised you in the last video I would show you. Now, I'm not doing much of Gematria, just showing you facts. This is the Illuminati card game, a game that was actually brought up in the 1995, but it was actually created in 1975, as you guys can see. There was a book written, and it was like all like rules of how the world would actually go. And it's crazy that it was done in 1975 and it's being carried out today. Let's look at some of the cards to see if I'm telling the truth. Now, one of the cards that they had in there was population reduction. Is that not happening today? How about quarantine? Is that not happening today? As you understand, it's called problem reaction solution. They create the problem, they watch the reaction, and they provide the solution, which is the vaccination. But is it a vaccination, or is it what Bill Gates called innovating to zero, the next outbreak we're not ready for? Why is Bill Gates telling you this? He's a tech guy. But also, you have to be careful, and I have to be careful, because individuals that are woke, they are considered the weak link. They're the link that would stop something from going forth. Security is one of the things that they offer the sheep that stay asleep. But the ones that don't, they're coming for you, okay? And they changed a lot of things with FCC, starting with censorship online. Things you can post, things you can't post on your YouTube or whatever, your channel. You have to understand too, while you have the time, try to spread as much knowledge and truth as you can, because these things are not guaranteed to be around forever. We had pagers and beepers. They're not around anymore. They're around, but nobody uses them. You know, only doctors and nurses or anything of that nature, but they're not as popular as what I'm saying. So down the line, spreading the truth is not going to be easy, and it's not going to be the popular thing to do. Ones that speak up against those that try to oppress will be detained. This is what you hear in the media when they say the deep state, Trump taking down the deep state, individuals that are crooked, individuals that wish to do individuals harm. But you guys must stay vigilant, because there's always two sides to the coin. I'll get into that later. But right now we're going to talk about the Suicide Squad card that they have, as we just saw the deep state card that they had. But this Suicide Squad to me represents the NFAC group. And excuse my language, that name stands for not fucking around like a coalition, okay? You guys have to check it out for yourself, man. I mean, look at these cards. Is this not predictive programming, or is it not? They're making us follow a script. We're not too far from martial law and order. Another thing, we're blinded by science. I'm not trying to, rush the video. I'm just going through a couple of them to give y'all a good look at these things, man. You guys can replay this video and look at some of these things by yourself, and then comment in the comment box, and I'll respond to you guys and give you my intake. Flat earthers, is that not something that came up? And it only came up on this card because they knew there's only so long you can keep people asleep. And I can go into the flat earth more intense real quick. Let me give you a scenario. Do you guys truly believe in gravity? Do you guys truly believe we're living on a ball spinning at 1,000+ miles an hour? Do you guys believe that? I'll challenge that. But I need you guys to check my next video out. I'll put some things together for the next video. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Let's stay on the cards. And this is a card I covered earlier, talking about individuals fighting peace officers fighting civilians. Like, it is out of control, guys. Do you not see what's going on? Do you not understand? Wake up. Counter-revolution, like I said. Individuals was fighting the peace officers. Now the peace officers are fighting the individuals. This is the way to bring in martial law. Get rid of all of that. Reformed Church of Satan. Bingo every Friday, it says. You guys can come back and zoom into these videos, screenshot, and zoom in and read the card actions and how to play it, okay? This is crazy. And for those of who think I'm reaching or I'm way far-fetched, there's no way I could be reaching with cards like this that were created way back then to things that's happening now. Think I'm still joking? Let's take it closer to home. Our lovely president. They have a card for him. Does that not look like him a little bit? Hey, I understand people loves Trump. I have nothing against him. Understand what I'm putting in front of you though. Enough is enough. And as the scripture once said, do not put your trust in man. They will fail you every time. I understand, people say one person is better than the other, but we're not better than anybody. People are out here purging right now. It's funny. Purge was the thing back in 1975, 1995. Really? Come on, guys, wake up. Wake up. This information may not be available after a while. They may get rid of all of this stuff on the internet that's speaking the truth or trying to wake people up. Matter of fact, I highlight myself because I'm telling you guys something that's against what they're teaching you, against their doctrination. But again, what happened to freedom of speech? An epidemic? Really? Look at this picture. In so many words, this picture has everything in it. Look at it. There was a shortage of water. Does that not look like a bottle of water? People are getting sick. You see medicine for it. People are going to need vaccinations, injections. You see a needle there for it. You see a mask. You see gloves. You see a Red Cross, guys. Emergency. Wake up. What more does it take? Disaster? Look at this. Combined disasters. Is that not what we're going through right now today? All over the world. All over the world. Wake up, guys. It says in your scriptures that this would happen, and then the Antichrist would arise to power and offer peace to the lands. We need to look for that charismatic leader that's out here offering peace to all of the lands. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths, guys. The truth is in front of you. Truth in plain sight, man. Okay, don't believe me still? Look at this. Twin Towers right here on the card. Again, Twin Towers happened when? 2001. They then simulated an agenda, and this agenda was called Agenda 201. Look it up. It was a simulation that your favorite tech guy, Mr. Bill Gates, did in Seattle, Washington, where he predicted this whole virus taking over the whole world the same way it's taking over. He also predicted he also is for population, like depopulation. He wants to minimize the individuals here on the planet. He's saying there's too many people. We have more card games, guys. Don't believe me? Look at the top corner. Here, let me zoom in for you. Does anybody remember the scandal? Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Bill Clinton got caught getting fellatio in his office, Oval Office or whatever. And Hillary labeled him as what? A dog. The world labeled him as a dog. Do you not see the leash around his neck and her pulling that? one that symbolizes a dog, as the world had labeled him a dog for cheating on Miss Hillary Clinton. Okay? Let's go back and look at a few other cards. You have the Pentagon right there. You have conspiracy theorists is what they would call me, or anybody presenting the truth. We also have Wall Street, Saddam Hussein, Jihad. Now, Wall Street is something that's interesting. It is predicted that the stock markets will crash and there will be like a massive, like just with the money, it's going to just be tanked. So again, guys, like I said, I'm just here to present the facts. Hate it or love it. Hey, I do my research. Please do your own. And again, we're back to this card. And I'm only back to this card because this is happening right now. It's been happening. It's been happening. I went over a few cards with you guys. There are several cards in that game deck that you guys should go check out. I mean, it is crazy, guys. Just look it up on the internet. You don't have to buy the game. You just look it up on the internet, look at the cards, and make comparisons. Like I'm making comparisons. Is this not the same? Is that not the same? When have you guys ever saw this in your life on a massive scale like this? Different cities, different states. Why? So they can get rid of that right there, what you see in front of you. Police force. Defund the police. And guess what? Let me point something out to you guys. You see how many officers you see right there? I don't have any issues with officers. The ones that's killing people, I have issues with. But just regular officers trying to do their job, I have no issue with. Because they're regular people like you and me trying to survive and trying to maintain order or do what they were called to do or indoctrinated to do. But the protect and serving the people has disappeared out of it. And I don't agree with that. But the thing is if you defund the police and get rid of all of those people's jobs, look at all of those people. Look how many families you affect. White, black, Mexican, white, yellow, brown, yellow, orange, green, purple, whatever. It doesn't matter. Color doesn't matter. Nowhere in your scriptures did they say Adam and Eve was a black or Asian or Mexican or this, and that. We're all one. We're human. He said he saw a man and he saw that man was good. This is not good though, guys. This is not good and it's not acceptable. That card will be played soon where enough is enough. Watch. Just watch. Just watch. I made in my last video, I said, guys, what does unprecedented mean? Look at it. During no presidential election, or during or around that time, they allowed things like this to go on. They would have shut this shit down. This is crazy. This is really crazy, man. But the riots and all is predictive programming. And you shouldn't fear what's coming next. I just ask you guys to be prepared. Be safe. Take care of your family. And man, stay prayed up. This is Truth in Plain Sight, 777 Gematria. Until next time.